get norked is what the tagline should be. It's a NORCO. It is not. I guess that would seem a little weird. Anyway, we've begun Act 3. Act 2 is Act 2. You know, we don't really know what happened to Million. Are we gonna have to find out? We have a new party. We've teamed up with the detective. This is my office where the magic happens. Pretty cool, huh? It's getting to be too much. Vegas after Catherine died, she left a big mess behind. Just keep your head on straight, alright? We're gonna find Blake. Then you can skip down again and forget this place for good. Hell, if there's room in the truck, I might come along. I trusted Million. Like I said, I never trusted her. Not for a minute. Figured she was just a set of eyes for Thomas St. Clair. Just dismiss. Well, we have not met Thomas St. Clair. We did meet his daughter right before she shot herself, but we haven't actually met the father. Let's splash some water on our face. Well, it's right there if you need to wash off. Okay, yes, he just uses that for general washing, I guess. Splash a little water on your face, Kay. You ain't looking too good. Can we actually do it? I guess probably not. He's just repeating it now. Anything else we can look at? There's Hole. We can look at Hole. Place next door complains they can see me when I'm on the pot. Told them look the other way. Ain't like I'm making you watch. But I think they like my hole otherwise. Keeps us connected. Lots more I could say about this hole. Hell, I could stand here and talk to you about it all day. Yeah, I mean, if that was in that situation and they called me to tell me that they could see me, I would say, hey, if you keep looking, I should be charging money. I should be charging you. All right? You're essentially stealing from me right now. I should be sending you a bill. Well, if you want to enjoy yourself, I guess I'm okay with it. I'm not, I'm not greedy. If you're gonna call me up to point out that you can see me, I'm gonna be sending you an invoice for the entertainment. That's why I keep track of all the dead bodies I found. You can find a lot of dead bodies if you go looking. Kind of like a treasure hunt. I mean, I never thought about it that way. I guess it depends where you're looking, though. Stop touching that. Unless you want to see me clown up. What? I'm sorry? Face paint kit. I do want to see you clown up. Listen, you keep messing with my kit. I'm going to have to break it out. I would really appreciate that. All right. I was trying to save it for this weekend, but now you got me excited. Nothing wrong with clowning up after hours. LeBlanc peels the... I got an achievement. Plastic tray of face paint from the packaging and applies it using a small pocket mirror. This is very good. It's my office. Is he just gonna stay like that now? We just going out like this? I'm glad I checked his desk. Yeah, he's still got it on. Oh, a Garrett. A man wearing battle armor emblazoned with a red cross. How did you get that cool outfit, Garrett? A name tag that reads Garrett is fixed to the man's armor. Yeah. I was just... Who the fuck are you? Man, I know this looks weird. I got separated from my co-workers and I saw this turtle, so I stopped to take a look. Why are you outside my place of business dressed like a pervert? Pervert? I'm dressed like a knight. How am I dressed like a pervert? Look, I can go. Why are you here? For, work, I guess. What kind of work? Spiritual work. Kind of like yoga, or no, more like outer space stuff. Rockets. We're into self-improvement, weightlifting, stuff like that. Sounds cool as shit. Like a cult. It is. It's like a cult, but cooler. It's like you join and You immediately have friends and a dad who wants to hang out with you. Well, sometimes he does. Once we get to Mars, he said he's going to hang out with us. Where'd you get this costume? It's not a costume. Why does everyone keep calling it that? I'm a soldier of Christ. Soldier? Who do you fight? Scum, mainly. Scum? Cokehead hipsters and punks who hang out downtown and call us Nazis. Where are your co-workers? They said they'd come pick me up before launch, but it's getting kind of late. Launch? Yeah, what does that mean, launch? I don't know, man. We were supposed to do this thing tonight, but it kind of fell apart at the last minute. Would they still be able to do the launch? I mean, Catherine did take the chrism, the ball of chrism away. Would they still be able to do it? Why fight the scum? Isn't it easier to become one with the scum? Because they think they know everything, but they don't know shit. They think everything they do is morally superior, but it's not. They just make the world worse, but insist they're making it better. I don't want to be in your club, okay? You people are uptight losers. Stop calling me a fucking Nazi. I'm not a fucking Nazi, man. I'm just a guy. I'm Caleb. I mean Garrett. I'm fucking Garrett. Alright. Have fun with your turtle, brah. I will. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, just a little turtle conversation happening. What's happened at the tavern? Anything of interest? Brett, what in the world got all over your face? What is that? Bruh, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. It's just my look. You was just here a couple hours ago. What the hell happened? It's just a look, Gus. It's a style. It's just my style. Let it rest. Hey, you need me to call the police on this man? He's following you around. Nah, we're pals. You say so. What, Gus, you think I ain't got friends? I got me all kinds of friends, bruh. All right, Brett. More friends than I know what to do with. Is that all we can talk to him about? Y'all don't get into no trouble this evening. A lot of weird stuff happening on the news. I guess that is the only thing we can talk about. What's happened? Oh, that's, yeah, talking about Lucky on the news. We're reporting to you live from the Shield Oil Refinery fence line in Good Hope, where a cargo moving machine is ablaze. It is believed that the unit burst into flames after colliding with a flame stack. The oil pirate known as Lucky is wanted in connection with this incident, as well as a string of other arsons across the parish. He is considered armed and dangerous. And that dude been blowing up all kinds of shit. Well, I mean, armed, he still does have those grenades. We never use the grenades. So technically, he's armed, yeah. Yeah. Anyone here? A freight loader is being repaired in the Batur Woods over the levee. Anything inside the store? Well, no one inside the store. I don't know if we need anything. Anything back here? A memorial languishes in the river mud, a 2x4 cross, plywood plaque, cairns of pulverized concrete, sprayed haphazardly onto the plywood as a remembrance. Here pass the brave freedom fighters of January XW11, whose cries of liberty echo through the generations. Much smaller lettering, a different hand scratched fake across the bottom of the plywood. Yeah, we did read that. We did read that. Well, Lucky's not here anymore. Not really surprising. Really have expected him to be here. All right. Well, the world is our oyster, I suppose. Well, it's been a while since we went to Sarpy Books. Anything new there? Hello, driver. Probably gonna try to get an invite to this quack app people been talking about. Anything's gotta be better than this. I don't know. I don't know if you should get tied up in that. You can make some good crypto, but not sure about that. Where'd that dog went? Kind of like having that thing around. Yep. Well, he's off with Lucky. We don't know where Lucky went. Oh yeah, the cat. Let's try to give Crouton another pet. He seems to be getting a little excited. I mean, we're successfully petting him. Brett, what's on your face, man? Just some paint. And nothing wrong with it. A lot of people do this. Why you ain't been coming by the bar? It's not my scene. Keith was worried he scared you away. When he asked me to wax his shoulders, he asked everyone to do that. Keith got a rug on his back. He just asked you because you're a girl. He didn't ask you because you're a girl or nothing. I didn't think anything like that. I done wax Keith myself. We all take turns doing it. That's really nice, Brett. It ain't sexist or nothing when all you got them little hairs poking from under your shirt like that. More just a style thing. Keith, he likes to look fresh. Makes sense. Make total sense. I also do like to explain things to people by first saying, oh, look, it ain't sexist or nothing. Just got to get that out of the way. And I don't mean like he wants to look fresh for the ladies. He wants to look fresh for everybody. Well, I ain't saying he gay. Nothing wrong with that, neither. Hell, he might be gay. I never asked. Might be mad at me. I wax Keith regardless. That's really sweet. I'd rather be waxing a woman, but I'd wax anyone. I done wax Keith so many times, I can more or less do it in the dark. Hey, what's up? I don't know how we started talking about that. You know a guy everyone calls Paw Paw? I know a lot of Paw Paws. You do? Erica shrugs. Not sure. He threw a brick through the church window. Oh, that dude. Didn't know they call him Paw Paw, but yeah, I know about him. Why? When was the last time you saw him? I didn't think he was around anymore, but Blake saw him just a few days ago. I'm trying to remember something here. We had the recorder as Catherine. We have it now? Like, did we get it as Kay at some point? Am I just not remembering that? Like, that icon to record the dialogue is there. Your mom was interred at the mausoleum on River Road. Blake went by for a visit, I guess. It's right down the street. So we stopped there on the way back. He said he saw that guy walking down River Road carrying a bucket. A bucket, you say? Oh, I got scratched. The cat does not love us anymore. That counter went to 0. Well, the cat is a challenging pet, as they said. Anything new at the mausoleum? We approach the church and try the door, but it's locked. Don't think there's anything new here. Yeah. No one at the mausoleum. Can we go back to S.H.I.E.L.D.? Is there a reason to do that? No, it is not letting us enter S.H.I.E.L.D. Alright. I guess our actual objective is to go home and find Million. The way I found you. I came in right here through the front door. It took me a minute to figure out where the noise was coming from till I climbed up in the attic. I had a ladder that went down through the attic into a closet like a damn haunted house. I got down there, I seen the robot had its claws around your neck, so what I did was I kicked you out of the way. Probably kicked you pretty hard, come to think about it. The robot's face was all opened up. She had a... Shit, I don't even know what it was. A big glowing tumor floating in her head. She tried closing up the face to protect it, but I already had my 9 drawn. Popped her a few good times before she could snap a face shut. She whined a little bit and fell over. Wasn't easy getting you back up that ladder, but I managed. Let's go check and make sure the robot's still there. Maybe have a look around that room. Alright. Alright, so Million tried to strangle us, is what happened. And here we are. That's right where I left her. Don't look like she's going nowhere. What the hell was Catherine doing in this room? Spooks me out. Let's check on Million. Don't even look, Kay. Don't even think about it. She wasn't who she thought she was. You thought who thought she was. It's not what she was. She was something else, something that you did not think. You run our fingers over the flaking glass of Million's faceplate. Shards fall to the ground beside her limp hands. There is no life left to the machine. What about the laptop? An anti-malware advertisement repeats itself infinitely on the laptop display. I guess we can't interact with it. And question marks. At the center of the table sits a cheap plastic electronic device. One USB cord runs from the instrument to the computer tower. The other runs to the laptop. All right, let us interface. No Wi-Fi connection detected. What kind of gizmo is this? Driver is corrupted. Device requires update. Well, I mean, the name says Catherine now instead of head drive. Kate? Get me online. But this answering machine's kind of pushy. Let's hook it up. Let's get it hooked up to the internet, see what happens. All right. How do we do that? A signal jammer. This military-grade signal jammer. No wonder I can't pick up no service at the office. One of these is enough to take the whole neighborhood offline. Why would it be here? The signal jammer is enough to knock out the whole neighborhood's wireless network. Takes someone with expertise to disable one of these things. Need me to handle it? Yeah, let's see it. Let's show us your stuff, LeBlanc. LeBlanc pulls a pistol from his waistband. LeBlanc, I choose you. Bullet attack. Thank me later. That thing should have a connection now. The expert in disabling electronics. With his... You have the proper tools for the proper job. A map of Lake Pontchartrain hangs on the wall, decorated with various illegible notes and penciled routes through its network of bayous. Nothing new there. All right. Can we get it online? Wi-Fi connection detected. Installing drivers. Installation complete. Warning, critical I/O functionality has been deprecated. To interact with this instance, please install your preferred head drive client on your mobile device. Oh no, our stuff is outdated. Technology moves ahead so fast. For more information on hosting options, please visit the Greater New Orleans Neural Versioning Clinic website today. Head drive client. You got one of them on your phone, Kay? I could check. Yeah, here it is. Head drive client. Pressing local artifacts resolved, establishing remote connection. Okay. Enumerated items. Kay, I'm speaking to my daughter. Catherine? Yes? Y'all fucking with me because I'm drunk. Face enumeration module. Conflict detected. Can you attack K? Attack K. You talking about Million? What is Million? What you talking about, Kate? How the hell we even having this conversation? You pull the phone from LeBlanc. What are you? I am Catherine Madere, age 52, branch identifier, November YX2RV 1.0.0. I am hosted on a 32 terabyte head host external hard drive without cloud support. We need to find Blake. What happened? Dear, to my son? Blake's missing. Blake is missing? He is lost? His face is a shadow. Kate, You know where he might be? Blake is missing. This phone broken or something? What happened to Million? Enumeration error. I'm sorry, I do not know Million. I do not know what happened to Million. Tell us what you remember. Last. There in the chair where I sat. The room was dark. The clinician asked questions. After the appointment, I was to meet with Super Duck. About Super Duck. Super Duck is the version consciousness of Duck. The what? Please rephrase. Kate, why was you going to see Duck? I was going to see Super Duck, a spawn of Duck, a deformity. But why, Catherine? Because of what I saw? Because of what I saw in the lake. Kate, you ever went to see Duck like I told you to? You better go pay him another visit. I can't make no sense of this. Right, so Catherine's flashback started with her at the head versioning clinic. It really wasn't clear what that was that they were doing. I guess making a copy of her brain to store in a hard drive. I don't know why, but that's what they do, I guess. So we have the drive now, and Super Duck is that for Duck, but somehow Super Duck got out and started mutating and became an abomination. It's unclear as to how that happened, how it turned into the flesh bird tree thing it is now, but I guess Super Duck was originally a digital copy of Duck's brain in a hard drive. Still some questions about that. What do you remember last about me? You are my child. Is this session complete? My oldest. I remember that you held my leg as a baby when you began to walk. What do you remember about Blue? Please specify what you mean by Blue. He was your husband. Kay, can you hear me? Kay, please. I do not know about Blue. Have I forgotten Blue? The house was dark and I couldn't make out the shape. Was this Blue? I feel like the product that this head versioning clinic is selling is a little substandard. I don't think I'm getting some product satisfaction from this. What do you remember about Blake? I remember many things about Blake. I remember that he cried. He didn't want me to die. He didn't ask me not to die. Did I die? I want to ask about something else. That's enough. This answering machine mentioned Duck. Let's run by Dimes and have a word with them. Maybe he knows what's going on with all this nonsense. All right. I don't think there's anything else down here to look at. Oh. A couple of Garretts. Two teenagers wearing cheap costumes block the door. Each wears a name tag that says Garrett. This must be them co-workers that little nerd was talking about outside my place of business. LeBlanc regards the teens. Happy Halloween, kids. You look like a couple of soda cans. Look who's talking, clown. Nothing wrong with my look. It's timeless. So y'all work with that other little dude outside my place of business? We work only for ourselves. We don't answer to anyone. We're dissident Garretts. Wow. Rogue Garretts. All right, whatever. Where the hell's Duck? Where the hell's Duck? That's what I'm asking you. There's Volt, motherfucker. That sounds anachronistic. Excuse me, boy. I'm getting a little fresh. Think I might have to whoop your ass. Seriously? Let's kill the degenerate clown man. I don't know, dude. I mean, I could if I wanted to. I just... Silence, Garrett. I can't see shit out of this thing. Stand tall. The barbarians are at the gate. The adolescent turned towards LeBlanc. Ready yourselves for death. Okay, we're actually doing combat. Shoot them, LeBlanc? Oh, my timing was all off. And they are using swords. Oh, fuck this shit. Okay, we didn't actually kill them. Because what in the hell was that about? Let's go check on Duck. Now I'm worried. Yeah, that was unusual. What's going on with Duck in here? Well, I don't see Duck. Duck. Hey, Duck. Clay. You around, bruh? Oh, man, ain't left this house in years. How them little kids what to do with him? It's true. It didn't seem like he really could leave the house. He wasn't really in condition to do that. A scribbled letter sits on the desk. I never thought things would get this fucked up. It all took a turn after he made up tie up the dead lady's kid. Dead lady's kid? Kay, you don't think? Then he tossed John's head in the water. Got an achievement for something. What in the... Oh, John... Okay, so John's dead. So, Pawpaw said he was gonna kill John. I guess he did. And John's eyes, they weren't his. They were glowing. I'll never forget that. All the Garretts at the Rock had been sneaking around trying to find his head. I didn't like John, but hell, everyone deserves a funeral. We know he tossed it out of the boat somewhere around lat 30.077, lon negative 90.366. Thank you for specifying that. But the lake is so full of sediment we can't see shit. Oh, device memory is full. That's right, I do need to clear it out, don't I? Losing hope that we'll find it. That's all for now. You boys be safe. Them coordinates is in Lake Pontchartrain. They're searching the swamps. LeBlanc slides the paper to you. Okay, well, we got the letter anyway. Put that in your pocket. It's right here. It's the closest thing to a lead we got. That dead lady's kid just might be your brother. All right, let me just erase something. I don't know. I don't actually know if I'll ever need to record anything. But let me just delete a few messages from that in case we do. Like, I assume there's a reason we have that option now. Oh, there's Duck. Oh, hell, bruh. Duck, hey. Duck slouches in his office chair. LeBlanc shakes the man's shoulders and snaps his fingers before his face. He's breathing. Wake up, Pops. Wake up. Duck's eyes slowly widen. Brett? He attempts a smile. The hell you got all over your face? Mardi Gras come early? Don't worry about it. It's just a style. You don't look so hot, Clay. We got to get you some help over here. Just taking a nap is all. Them little creep's still out front. We took care of him. Duck turns to you. How about you, Kay? You ever get your mother's stuff back from the refinery? Yeah, we did. What'd you find? Well, a forged discount card that unlocked the secret room in the middle of the house. Bruh. Catherine James Bond all of a sudden? Why are you so surprised, Brett? That sounds like Catherine to me. That's who she was. From the outside, she was just normal, mundane. You wouldn't think nothing of her. But that was a disguise, a costume that she wore. She was clever, always hiding something. What the hell's going on around here, bruh? What them kids was doing outside? Two little ones got separated from the rest of the pack. They had a whole gang in here earlier, asking me all kinds of questions I didn't know the answers to. All because of that thing right here. He lifts his frail hand towards the device on the desk. Biggest mistake of my life. How they managed to find it is beyond me. Thought I lost it years ago. Figures it would come back to find me. So, what is the device? The piece of trash head drive I was telling you about earlier. Has my brain sitting on it. Gave birth to that monster that calls itself Super Duck, the one your mother got mixed up with. But the head drive seems more or less broken now. Tell us more about the intruders. Where'd they go? Dunno. Couldn't even guess what all this is about, but they mentioned your mother. Said they have her. They have Kate. How? That's what I'm wondering myself. Catherine's laying in a casket on River Road. Them dummies probably grabbed the wrong person. What would they want with her anyway? You think I know Brett? What about Blake? They say anything about him? Nothing about Blake, but wouldn't surprise me if he's in the mix. Takes after his granddaddy. What were they asking? Asking me to talk to that drive, interpret what it was saying. Something about needing to find a rock, or no, a stone. I just kept my mouth shut. I don't want nothing to do with that head drive. It's a curse. But I guess they figured it out on their own because they sure left in a hurry. Why didn't they take the head drive with them? It was so chaotic in here, I didn't know what was going on. All of them just shouting over each other. They were as confused as I was. The whole thing seemed like a big mess, like nobody was in charge, and suddenly they were gone. How'd they find the head drive? Like I said, I don't have the slightest clue. Figure that monster ran afoul of these people. Stole something from them. Maybe they did a little research. Found the head drive that started it all. Okay, so I guess they realized that Super Duck has the chrism. They're trying to find out how to get it. I don't know. Super Duck ate it. I don't know if there's anything. I don't know if we can get that back now. Maybe they thought if they did that, they could find whatever it is they're looking for. How'd they know the head drive was yours? That part's easy. It's got my name on the thing. That's enough about the intruders. We'll get you help. No, don't bother with me. A little nap's all I need. No way in hell. I'm calling... You ain't calling nobody, Brett. Cool it. Think this is bad? The way I'm right here? It's the way it's been for years. You getting bent out of shape about it? I've just been sitting in this house, hardly able to walk. No more good days. You want to help me? Come drop by from time to time, all right? I will, Clay. I really will. Good. That's all I'm asking. Well, I guess we have to leave. Nothing else to do, but at least we know what happened to Duck. We already looked at those. I don't think there's anything new in the room. Doesn't seem like there's anything else to look at here. Alright, guess we're going. Oh, wait up a sec. We ain't even done searching the house. Okay, we should search some more? We can search some more. Well, nothing in this room anyway. Alright, we can look at this stuff again. This looks just like the gizmo Kate had. When everyone start getting these things? Nobody wanted to tell the boy Brett? Think it'll hook up to your phone, Kay? Same as the other one? We could go for it. Network ping detected. Network distress. Emergency safe mode initiated. Prime node in terminal state. Lat 30.0632. Lon 90.3428. Got them coordinates way out in the lake. Just like the ones written down in that note. The truck got gas. I think we'll be taking us a little trip to the lakefront. I'm ready when you are. Well, I guess we know where everyone's going. Yep, it's appeared on the map now. Lake Pontchartrain. That's where Catherine was doing some research and she found something. Just slow down, kid. Road's washed out up here. You continue to accelerate, but yeah, that's a dirt road. It's a muddy road. It's hard to drive on that. Christ, Kay, what'd I tell you? Got any recovery gear on this thing? Ah, shit. We're on foot now, I guess. Looks like there's a fishing camp just up the road. If we want to reach the coordinates, we'll need a boat. I bet they got one we can borrow. All right. Well, we did have a car. We don't want to have one anymore. To lake blocked, it says. Let's go to fishing camp. Yeah, I know just where we at. That's Peachy Duhan's fishing camp. Me and my daddy more or less lived out here for a time. Old man Peachy hated my ass. That's the Interstate 10 overpass over there. There's a map on the bulletin board. Might help refresh my memory. And I wonder who we got to talk to get a ride in that boat. These coordinates we got are all the way out in the lake. Alright, well, let's see what we have. Here's a fisherman. A man fishes from the dock. Evening. That your boat? Not mine. Believe that boat belongs to the camp. So they got the key inside one of them units? I suppose they do. Let's go pay them units a visit, Kay. See if we can get a key from one of them. Can you help us pull our truck out of the mud? You were racing down the levee, weren't you? She was hitting every washout she saw. Wish I could help. I got a winch on my truck, but it's on the other side of the spillway. You know Peachy? You know Peachy Duhan, the old man who owns the camp? Sure, I knew Peachy. What you mean knew Peachy? You ain't seen about it on the news? Peachy been dead for a long time. Maybe 10 years. Oh, come on. Yeah, Peachy been dead, and he took several others with him. The man finally cracked. Damn. Figured it might end like that for him. It was a bad do, brah. He say anything about me before he died? Brett LeBlanc. What? Anything bad about me? I don't think you understand what happened here. Peachy locked himself in that camp with 3 hostages and a pile of ammunition and refused to leave. It wasn't because he was mad at me, though, huh? The hell kind of question is that? Forget it. So, who's got the camp now? His grandson split the place into units and turned them into vacation rentals. All kinds of people pass in and out now. Figure they don't have any clue what took place inside there. Well, some history of Peachy. Things did not go well with Peachy. Let me take a look at this map right quick so I can get my bearings. The detective inspects the map pinned to the bulletin board, tracing his finger along the bayous. Yeah, right. I remember this whole stretch from when I was a kid. They called this the area of La Branche. Used to be an old fishing village until the hurricane knocked it out of the lake. You know, as those words were appearing, I thought he was going to say until a hurricane knocked it up, and I was like, that doesn't even make sense. But I mean, it might be something LeBlanc would say. Peach's camp was the only building left standing. That's where we at now. Trepagnia's Pond is just across the way. They named it after a plantation man from back in the old days. And you got the Interstate Canal. The government dug that to build Interstate 10. They let a whole lot of salt water into the swamp in the process. Killed off a lot of the trees. That's how we ended up with the ghost bayous. Them just old bayous without any trees left standing. The banks eroded without no roots to hold them in place, so you can't hardly see what you're steering your boat before you run into the ground. It wasn't just the government's fault, though. Long ago, they used to log these swamps for timber. There's scars all over the place. Like the logging wheel. Reason it looks like a wheel is because they pull a big pull boat right there in the center. Then the guys would start chopping the trees down, going out one direction, and another, like the spokes of a wheel. They call it a pull boat because they hitch the trees into a big rope, and the boat at the center would pull the trees in. And a drum on the boat about the size of a car. The drum would spin up to wind the rope. A big coal fire, son of a bitch. My granddaddy told me it spit out smoke like you ain't never seen. Then down there's the lower suction canal. A lot of people died along that canal when the hurricane came through and took out La Branche. They got people scuba diving in there, looking for treasure, lost to the storm. Not always easy to find your way around the area. Good thing there's a map. It looks like somebody stuck a note to it. What is the note? Oh, it's from Garrett. A name tag pins a hand-scrawled letter to the board. Yo, Garrett. Garrett, again with these little dudes. Meet us at John's Pond on the northeast side of the lake for the launch. I never heard of John's Pond in my life. It's a mess over there. People have been posting about it online, driving out from the city to take pictures with the Ark. If you're coming from this way, the only route is through the Ghost Bayous. Open up the Apocryphon app and take a look at the map. You'll see some blinking lights. Those mark the locations of portals. When you dive through them, it's like snorting that stuff Ditchman scrapes off the urinal. It's a fucking nightmare. You can keep your head on straight. The portals will take you to a light source. Each one will be a little different. Don't let it freak you out. Just be a cool Garrett and make those lights blink just like you see on the map. Do that and you'll get swamp vision, brah. The ghost bayous will appear for you. Good luck. What? It's some strange directions. Apparently, we gotta watch out for the portals, because otherwise we're gonna be on psychedelics, and then we need to make the lights flash like they do on the map. Well, the only thing I can tell from all that is that we do have the Apocryphon app. Like, we got it here. Oh, what's that about? You see that? You hold the phone up to the map and it shows them little blinking dots. The one at the login wheel is blinking real fast. The one at Trapagnia's pond is blinking slow. Move your phone around the map. See if there's more. Alright, so got a fast one, got a slow one. In the middle of the interstate canal is just a constant light. It's not flashing. And the one at the bottom of lower suction is like 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So I assume we don't take the map with us. We're going to remember this from what we're seeing right now. So logging wheel is fast. The Trapagnier's pond is very slow and constant. Interstate canal is just on all the time, and lower suction is 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. It seems. Book your ideal stay in Louisiana's natural wetland habitats. With short and long-term options available, you can live like a local in one of America's most mysterious regions. Swamp Away is committed to sustainability. We believe in rebuilding Louisiana's wetlands for a greener, more verdant future. Book before the new year and receive a free snack pack delivery during your stay. Well, free snack pack delivery. How can I say no? Whoever been raising my traps, going to die, brah. The crabber he's not entertained by his traps being raised. Got shells, Rangia clam shells, yard full of them. I stay in the place. Call or text. And Peachy lives, apparently. Alright, we did learn some information from that. Let's try Camp Unit A. Hello? What kind of knock is that, Kay? You're not gonna get nobody's attention knocking like it. You gotta get wacky with it. Knock fast. Alright, if you say so. Open up. We gotta use that bolt right away. No, please go away. Just keep knocking, Kay. We gotta get a key to that boat motor. One of these units better open the damn door. Can't believe Blue's child knocks like that. The hardly even a knock. Gotta knock faster than that. Alright, do it again. This is an emergency. Open up. No. There's a head in the lake and shit. Don't care. Open up or I'm kicking this door in. You probably can't. Just try it, dipshit. You asked for it. The Iron Foot. So you're gonna kick the door in with one of your big red shoes, clown man? Back up, Kay. Still got it. He did it. He made it happen. Yeah? LeBlanc is a little goofy, but he does get things done. The door was open. The door was open, you fucking idiot. Alright, you two. Swamp Away guests. Who in the hell are you? Wait a minute. This must be the same lady who broke in while I was away. The one who dropped her underwear in the bathroom. That's me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, babe, it must be. So are you? Are you the burglar from the other night? Yeah, just came back to grab my underwear. What? So it was you? Why didn't you steal anything? Yeah, I just like to lurk around. That's so creepy. Get out, seriously. Maybe we should ask the fisherman if any of his stuff has gone missing. No. No. I mean, there's no need to alarm him. I guess you're right. We need the boat key, please. Are you kidding me? We're using that boat to go on a date, aren't we, babe? Yeah, babe. That key? That's gotta be the key we need. You are not taking that key. We're going to watch the sunset later. Yeah, babe. He promised. That's right, babe. Well, if a promise is a promise. Don't know why we have the option to do that.
It's a beehive and a mattress.
Beehive in the mattress. Listen, you're being a little aggressive. Bringing this kind of energy to the swamp goes against what this place is all about. Bruh, I know it don't seem like it, but I know what you mean. We used to do some serious hanging out in this camp when I was a kid. My friend Nutty drove Mr. Peachy's goat off the roof while we was wrestling. No, it's not. No. I mean, you're disrupting the harmony of the swamp by kicking our fucking door in, you dipshits. Such a half-assed break-in. Can you please just leave? No. We're trying to mellow. Can you please just leave? Yeah, we're not here to steal anything. We're just here to not leave. Well, okay, I guess we'll leave. What about Camp Unit B? Open up. We gotta use that boat right quick.
The boat came with the rental. It's ours.
Bruh, let me just lay it out for you. This little highway rat right here is looking for her brother. You got me? We think he might be out there in the swamp.
I wish I could help you, but we need that boat. Good luck.
Yeah, knock again, Kay. Just keep knocking until we get a key to that boat motor. They get sick of us eventually. Hey, man.
Lord help me.
You don't need the boat so much. Why ain't you using it?
That isn't any of your business.
Trying to save lives here, bruh.
As are we.
Save lives how?
The research with this conversation is preventing me from conducting, so please leave. Good night.
Knock again. Just keep on knocking. I could do this all night. Hey, come on.
Please, I'm begging you to quiet down.
Listen, I think we can work something out here. Trout, my cousin Susie's ex-husband. He bought 4 or 5 gold doubloons from a Canadian guy in Mississippi. We buried one of them under his mom's house. I'm over there all the time. I keep a few car batteries in the shed. Using them back at the office. The old ones, but they still hold a good charge.
This is all nonsense. I can't run down that boat indefinitely, you understand? We need it.
It won't be indefinite. We got coordinates from some little gizmo sending out a distress call.
A distress call?
Pardon the duck. Oh. The door slams open upon mention of Duck's name. A buddy of mine has this little gizmo. It's like, hell, I don't know, answering machine, I guess. Keeps spitting out these coordinates in the lake. What else did it say? Said it got us stressed out. No, brah. Something getting stressed out in the lake.
Where are the coordinates?
They in the phone.
It's the node.
Figure you're right. And you two are just going to bolt right up to it. Sure, bolting ain't nothing to me. Been bolting my whole life. Why wouldn't we? Because it isn't safe.
What other option is there?
It isn't safe, Abby.
Are you familiar with the network that some call Super Duck?
Duck's my buddy I was telling you about. Clayton Richard. Yeah, Clay. Good buddy of mine. Dallas, this guy looked familiar. I never said I knew the source. Okay, Dallas. We haven't seen him since the flashback. We don't actually know what happened to him, but now he's here. Give him the key. Shit, really? That shall help. It's irresponsible. If we give you the key, you must do something for us. Happy to help. Well, what you need? Take this. The woman passes you a small handheld device. It's got an achievement that says meter. Hold it before the node. Press the little button. I think we can manage that. And return it to us. That's it? That's it. Dallas? Yeah. The boat key. Give it to them. Dallas reaches the key to you. As he looks you in the eye, a glimmer of familiarity lights his own. He says nothing. It's settled, I suppose. That's right. It is. All right. Well, they're going to give us the key in exchange for using this meter. Yes, what is it? Did you get me my reading? What's this all about? I've been following the evolution of the Superduck network for nearly a decade. I've never seen it behave like this. How so? We believe that it's dying. Communication across the region has been scrambled and erratic. Birds are dropping from the sky en masse. It's even affecting the local wetland inhabitants. I have reason to suspect that an old colleague of mine died prematurely due to exposure to one of these nodes. Who was your colleague? Why would that be relevant to you? Peter, please. She was pushed out of the academy many years ago for transcript fraud. And plagiarism. And harassment. She had a reputation for being irresponsible with her research and letting her personal grievances influence her findings. I once co-authored a paper with her on the fence-line community of dimes. Her vendetta against S.H.I.E.L.D. and other commercial interests in the region alarmed me at first. But in the end, I think her motives were laudable, and believe S.H.I.E.L.D. is ultimately to blame for her death. But I also suspect that Superduck played a role. Her cancer was in remission the night she was exposed to the Fat City node. Following that single incident of exposure, the speed of her relapse was remarkable. She was dead within weeks. I'm sorry, Dallas, but this is a reality you must come to grips with. Alright, so I guess since she did that mission to get a little bit of crypto before she died, that caused her to die a lot faster. Who are you conducting this research for? My research is funded through a private donor. There's no need to get into that. I've been studying these wetlands my entire life. Well, I guess, alright, there's no need to get into it, I guess not. Stay safe. There's something in the air tonight. What do you mean? Doesn't matter what I mean. Just keep your wits up. Mysterious man over here. A man in a trench coat and an elaborate bolo tie stares down at the carpet. What's up? What's your role in all this? I don't feel like getting into it. Been running jobs for Super for years, that's all. That's why Dr. Moore pulled me into this. All my money is tied up in Quack coin, and now with the network down, Quack's worth nothing. All my ducks, gone. So I gotta take whatever work comes my way. How it goes. Sometimes it just is how it goes. You invest everything in your ducks, and you just find it's gone. Images cycle across the screen, cypress trees, marsh grass, piers, and other details from the locations scattered around the lake. I think that's everything here. Well, of course, Dr. Moore was talking about Catherine, but doesn't look like we got to mention that. All right, here's boat. Let's see. Look at that, it works. Let's take us a little ride. It looks like someone's date is getting canceled. You heading into the lake? Yes, sir. You done much riding out there? All the time. Then you know what it's like. A lot of the land has eroded away. Once you get past Interstate 10, you can't hardly see where the water ends and the land begins. Talking about the ghost bayous? That's right. The man turns his attention to you. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you're saying the land is eroded so it looks like open water. That's right. Once you pass beneath the interstate bridge out there, it's hard to tell the eroded land, where all the dead trees fell, from the open water. You might run your prop over submerged cypress trees. Might even get yourself stuck. Then how are we supposed to get through? Them strange boys with the name tags have been coming around lately. They seem to get through the ghost bayous just fine. They're always looking at that map. Maybe they know something we don't. And one more thing. If you got a sonar tracker on your phone, keep it handy. All kinds of stuff is hidden in this lake. Don't be shy about jumping in the water. You'll see some weird things down there, but it's just a trick of the light. Yeah, bruh. They got ghosts in the water. Nonsense. Don't pay that any mind. I've been swimming in these bayous all my life. If you get an alert from that sonar, dive in and see what it's all about. Alright, well, before we leave, let's just take a look at Garrett's note one more time. John's Pond, northeast side of the lake. Right. Ghost bayous. Open up the Apocryphon map, take a look at the map. Yeah, we did that. Those mark the locations of portals. When we dive through them, and I guess that means we have to dive into the water when we reach the portals. If you can keep your head on straight, the portals will take you to a life source. Each one's a little different. Don't let it freak you out. Make the lights blink like we saw on the map. If we succeed at that, we get swamp vision. Whatever that means. Maybe we'll find out as we go. You ready? Let's go. All right, Kay. Time to put on detective hats. You got your phone handy? Take a look at the GPS. There was 2 sets of coordinates at Duck's place. One we found scribbled on a letter. Same letter that mentions your brother. Said they were searching for a head. Now, I don't think that's your brother's head. That's not what I'm saying. But I got a hunch this is all connected. The coordinates for that are on the northwest side of the lake. Might be worth checking out. That came from that app on your phone. It's putting out some kind of distress signal. Looks like that one's coming from Eagle's Pond. Both sets of coordinates are past the Ghost Bayous. Gotta get there. Gotta figure out how to get through the Ghost Bayous first. You got that? You do the driving. I'm gonna loosen my tie and relax. Alright, so we did do a little mini game like this before. Someone's going off. Figured they got something down there in the lake. Why don't you dive in and find out what it is? Okay. But be ready. What the man in the p.7 is wrong. They got ghosts down there. Hard to mind over in the water. Dropped a pile in when he said he was building his camp. Said he saw his dead granddaddy swimming around, dressed up like a race car driver. His chin was on fire. 4 foot underwater with flames coming out of his chin. You believe that? Like a fire goatee. I tried to swim after him and got sucked down a hole and ended up at a pizza restaurant 20 miles away. I'm glad it's my off hours. I hate to see something like that with the kind of hangover I got. That's a believable story, and I'm sure it happened. What do we even... We're diving into the water. We fall into the lake. We watch the traffic lights of the overpass become like a mirage on the surface of the water. There's the sound of cars rushing above you. Then there's the sound of your descent, and then nothing. The lake and all of its sediment is infinite in its silence. It holds you captive and unable to move. Paralyzed in this way, you watch the dim suggestion of headlights cut across the bridge in their erratic cadence. All at once, an explosion of sound punctuates that vacuum of silence. For the smallest moment, the silence returns before a truck crashes into the water, sending a shockwave that releases us from the water's grip. The truck is sinking quickly, unnaturally, as if being pulled magnetically from below. You swim down to the vehicle. The headlights kill as you approach. The cab light flickers on. Blake sits in the passenger seat with a familiar look of distress. The driver's seat is empty. He sees you and begins to bang on the window. The cab fills quickly, cutting the lights. You pull open the door and swim into the cab as the pressure equalizes. You feel around desperately, your lungs screaming. The cab lights awaken again to reveal an empty vehicle. Blake is nowhere. The light pulses slowly, regularly, rhythmically. Flip the switch. The light blinks twice. Well, I believe we're under the interstate, and that one was just on without flashing. Strobing quickly. The light is solid, unchanging. Return to boat. Hello, I turned a light on. I hope that's good. Okay, so that means we're right in the center. So there was one light to the left and two to the right. I guess you might as well go to the left and find the one. Find that one. It was in the lower suction, they called it. And when you're going to the lower suction, you know you're in for a good time. I don't know where exactly it might be. There's this little space right here. Is it here? In we go. You dive into the wreckage of an old fishing village. Wooden pilings are shadows against the dim light of the evening. The pilings are driven deep into the silt where planks and bottles and crab traps and stray pieces of tarp have coagulated into something whole. Swim towards the trash, as you do. You swim to the lake bottom and float beside this accretion of debris. A stray window rests among the trash, slightly opened. Swim through the window. You swim through the window and discover that there is no water beyond it. No longer buoyant, you fall immediately onto a wooden cypress floor. You scan the area. You're in a cluttered living room, clean and well kept. The picture frames along the walls shake. The foundation of the home rocks. You look outside the window from which you entered. Rather than the depths of the lake, you see a torrent of wind and rain rippling across the open sky. Lightning cracks punctuate those furious sounds, and in the small crevices of silence there are screams. There is a door to the right that leads onto the balcony of the home. Well, can I inspect the room? Along the wall of the living room, there are many framed tintypes of seemingly random moments as if captured by accidents, which each burst of wind, more of them crash onto the floor. Among the images is a hand waving, scarcely recognizable for the blur, the underside of a table, the clutter of shoes, a centipede held out on a napkin. As you make your way to the center of this collection, you find a picture of your mom. She's young, her hair grown past her shoulders. She is not smiling, nor is she angry. Go to balcony. The world outside is a maelstrom. Water laps at the balcony, threatening its foundation. You watch as willow trees floating along the bank of the bayou leave the earth entirely, sucked into an insatiable purple sky. In the distance, figures hug the crowns of cypress trees, screaming prayers into the vortex. Among those so stranded is Blake, who has lashed a rope around a tree and is holding to it desperately. You dive from the balcony into the floodwaters and swim against the strongest current the bayou has ever known. When you emerge, there is no home, no Blake, no hurricane, only the infinite evening. LeBlanc waves from the boat that idles near the bank. You good, Kay? He shouts. You look up at the cypress tree where the apparition of your brother clung only a moment before. A rope hangs from it, limp in the stagnant air. Pull the rope. A light awakens from somewhere in the depths of the bayou. So this was on the all the way to the left, which was flashing 1, 2. Not that one. That one. I mean, it turns green, so I mean, it tells us that we got it right. Return to boat. Yeah, so that fisherman, when the fisherman told us about how he always gets to swim in this, he didn't mention the hallucinations. You'd think that part would have been important, but he didn't even bring it up. You think that'd be the first thing he would mention? All right, so now there are 2 to the right. Getting rocked here. How curious. A figure cuts an uncanny silhouette in the water. LeBlanc whispers, "Bruh, it's the pig man. I always thought Doc was pulling my leg. Can't believe I'm seeing him with my own eyes. Doc says the fishermen around here bring him gifts so he don't steal the fish off the line." Can we talk to the pig man? I guess not. Well, I mean, we saw the pig man. The pig man pauses from swatting for fish to watch your boat idle by. I am honored that we met the pig man. I mean, should I dive here? Like, I'm not hearing the sonar, but... plunge into the silence and sediment of the lake. We exhale to sink deeper, and within a moment we touch the silt and debris of its bottom. You find nothing of interest as you drag your hands across the mess. You kick up towards the pale light of the evening. Alright, so no. The only thing that's here is the pig man. And I assume this is a dead end, because look at that. Yeah, we're not getting past that. I mean, at least we got to see the pig man. All right, there's one in the middle of this. I remember that. You plunge into the logging canal and immediately find yourself tangled in the branches of a felled tree. You struggle to free your arm. No luck. As you pull, the tree pulls back until at last its force proves the stronger and begins to drag you through flotsam and foam. It's impossible to see beyond the suspended sediment of the water. In a sudden, violent movement, the force pulls the tree into the night air, and you along with it. As you hug the trunk of the tree, you see before you a massive machine spitting smoke into the sky. The machine sits atop a barge. Mounted to the barge is a large drum that spins slowly and powerfully, winding the rope that grips the tree on which you float. You look to either side and see crews of workmen balancing upon pirogues? I have not seen that word before. Axing wedges into the base of cypress trees along the canal. Some pull the felled trees to the edge of the canal, while others paddle from danger as the towering trees crash into the water. You wrest your arm from the cypress and climb onto the barge. A foreman stands upon the platform and regards you with a scowl as the barge begins to sink into the water. He points to the firebox at its side. Medea, don't slow down now. You look down at the pile of coal and the shovel beside the firebox, both now submerged as the boat sinks further. The shovel floats towards you as the water reaches the roof of the pull boat. The sinking boat settles upon the silt bottom, and you find yourself floating beside the firebox while holding the shovel. The light of the firebox continues to glow, even in the depths of the water. I think this one was the fast flashing. The light is solid, unchanging. Shovel coal. Pulses slowly. Shovel coal. Now this, not twice. Shovel coal. Yeah, the quick strobing one. Return to boat. Now, if I remember right, the last one was to the south of where we are. I believe so. And so that would be the last one. So let's see if we can find it. And that's Pigman. That's Pigman. Okay, we have to go even further south then. Let's see if we can find a path to get there. Is. Down we go. You crash through the shallow depths of the lake as the swamp spins around you. You try desperately to regain a sense of direction, thrashing further from the water's surface. You sink deeper into the bayou in this way, until at last you emerge on the other side of the water, where you find a near-perfect mirror of the world you left behind. The contours of the galaxy are alight in the sky above you. You've never seen so many stars. A man sits beside a kerosene lamp in the dirt of a palmetto grove along the bank. He rises to take a closer look at you. I watch this swamp from the treetops every night, but I never watch the water, he says. He reaches out his hand and helps you onto the bank. In the shadows of the grove are other figures whispering among themselves. The whispers are above you as well, in the invisible crowns of the cypress trees. You're one of Trepagnia's children, aren't you? Who? The man whose property you're on, he says. His armpit stretches all the way to the river. He stares at you for a while longer, and then above you to the opposite bank. Lucky you're not one of his kin. He has something coming his way. Someone from beyond the palmetto line whispers to the man. He backs away into the shadows. If you don't know this country, you'll need a light. The man joins the rest of the assembly, and they walk deeper into the night, leaving the kerosene lamp behind. The light is solid, unchanging. This one was slow strobing. There we go. Pulsing slowly, regularly, rhythmically. Return to boat. Alright, that's everything. So we should get, I don't know, ghost vision? Oh, we got ghost vision. That's what ghost vision is. The note from the Garretts did say that if we turned on all the lights and did it correctly, we would gain ghost vision, and which would enable us to get through the Ghost Bayou. And we were told that it's difficult to get through the Ghost Bayou because it's hard to tell what's open water and what is cypress trees that have been felled. and lie there, waiting to just mess your boat up. But now we have our ghost vision, which means we can see them. And there are two spots we need to go to. Just hope we're getting closer to where we need to be. Yep. Sonar. Sploosh! You plunge into the water. You pass your hands through the increasingly obscure cloud of sediment. A stray branch juts from a larger tangle of detritus. Two beads of light shine from the direction of the branch. As you make your way closer, you discern the shadow of a form. You pass your hands over it. Soft, almost gelatinous flesh. The distinct ridge of a nose, the firm, unmistakable texture of teeth, glowing eyes hardened like glass. You wrest the head from its hanging place and swim towards the boat. We got us ahead. What you got there, Kay? A little treasure from the lake. There we go. You hang the head from its sloughing tangle of hair and display it. Yeah, those eyes don't look like John's eyes. John looked like he had normal human eyes, and I don't know what's going on with them now. Dear sweet mother of Jesus. The head continues to rock gently in the wind. That's great, kid. Just put it down. What's with them eyes? The blank taps his fingernail on one of the eyes. Them eyes ain't human. He presses his thumbs into the head, and the two glass-like orbs slip easily from the eye sockets. All right, he just got him out of there. The head is entirely without eyes. All right, playtime's over. We still got another set of coordinates to check out. Yeah, okay, we got the eyes out. Wonderful. I don't know what we need them for. Let's just, keep moving around. So we have the head, and the other coordinates, I suppose, is probably where the super duck node is. We got to use our device on it, the meter, because we said we would. We said we would do that. And bring it back to the doctor. Duck blinds. What's this about? Oh, we got, hello. How's everyone doing? Garretts. 3 Garretts guard the pass. Their tonsures, robes, and smudged foreheads awaken something in my memory. What's that thing, a playset? Yes, it's my little playset. What's it do? Whatever I want it to do. Say, I got one of them name tags. I like them things. It's too late. We're out. You see my makeup? No, I haven't. I'll take a look at it. It's right here on my face. Maybe later. I just feel like we got a pretty similar styles. I'm a little more of a bad detective type, you know. Like, I got street smarts. Yeah, you're more like a freak, like you wear a chain wallet. But I feel like we'd be in the same band on the road together. We get off on the tour bus, and the people would be like, "Who's that guy?" And his little freaky friend. I don't know. I've already been around you like 5 minutes. That seems like enough. Nah, we should do stuff like this more often, bruh. Hang out like this. I'm leaving the planet tonight. When you get back, then. Y'all my kind of people. We're making friends, making connections. No more getting through this way. Ditchman's orders. Unless you're the ones with the messenger. Are you the ones with the messenger? The messenger. That's right. The big round thing with the juice in it? What? The thing that Jesus lady stole before she fed it to the big fucked up bird and they both died? What? The thing! Why are you even here? Kid, you gotta break this down a little bit. Why? You're clearly not the ones Ditchman was talking about. Why am I wasting my time? Ditchman? Yeah, Ditchman. Our new daddy. It's one way of putting it. We're looking for my brother? Cool. You know, a guy named Blake. Little loser guy. Clothes don't fit right. Dead lady's kid. Oh, yeah. Jesus lady's kid. He's over at the Ark all tied up like a pig. Is he alive? Yeah. Ditchman's taking good care of him. He's fine. You in this, Kay? We gotta get through. They're holding you. Well, I'm not gonna finish that sentence. We found a head in the lake. Cool. You know a guy named... Oh, no. Okay. The conversation... This bit's repeating. You have to let us through. Not without the messenger. Ditchman says only the bearer of the messenger can pass. You in this, K? Gotta get through. Holding your butt a captive. Okay. Well, we need... Okay, so is there a way to get the messenger? We await the bearer of the messenger. Ditchman prophesies that she will pass through this very bayou with the messenger hidden in her pocket. We will radio him after she leaves so that we may prepare her throne. We can't talk to the animals. All right, so we can't go through. They're not going to let us through. Just have to go back to the boat. All right, so is there a way to get the messenger? I mean, Super Duck ate it. And what's this? Oh. Hello? God's name, am I looking at here? Well, we should probably use our meter. A meter for detecting radiation. Oh, that kind of meter. You hold the plastic electronic device before the massive eagle and press the button at the center of its face. The arm on the display meter oscillates for a moment before flashing orange and settling near a 45-degree angle. Any comments about that? Been the NORCO all my life. Never seen a big mutant bald eagle before. It's pretty cool. Okay, we've used the meter. That is what we needed to do. Let's examine. Bruh, I've seen some big bald eagles in the spillway before. Never nothing like this. Looks like somebody tore its eyes out. Oh, really? Well, we have the eyes. Glass eyes discovered in the sunken head. I guess let's do it. We slot the eyes into the bird's empty sockets. Oh, well. Bruh, what? That bird just puked out a floating ball. Mr. Peach used to tell us all the time they got aliens in this lake. The hell's it doing to you? Almost look like it's giving you a sniff. The sphere shrinks down and buries itself inside of our coat. Well, now, looks like you made a friend. Be careful carrying that ball around in your pocket, Kay. Don't let it blast lasers out your eyes or nothing. Shit. Feel kinda sorry for the big bird, bruh. First time I seen an alien do that to a bird. All the heat coming off of this thing starting to make my skin itch. Let's roll. Right. Well, we got the messenger back. Here are these friends. Maybe we should save a game, though. Let's see. This is starting from today. Let's do that one. So, we have the God Chrism orb, if that's what you're looking for. Hi again. You thought any more about the band thing we was talking about? No. No rush. Well, we got time to figure it out. We got it. We got the thing? What thing? The fucking... The thing you was just talking about, bro. Okay, show him. Show him the ball. We got the ball. That's it. Is that it? Its light is nourishing and divine. I can see the crystalline texture of everything that surrounds me. The wisdom that was planted in the furrows of the Maker's garden arrests every fiber of my flesh in a tense ecstasy from which I desire no release. Same. I'm gonna bust. Flood me with another kiss, I'm begging you. I'm on the edge, just one more time, please, God. I mean, they asked so nicely. Yeah, here, this one's for free. Oh, yes. Oh. There was a swamp and a lake and a refinery, and Kay had no face. I am the one. There was the thing that was and the thing that wasn't, and what wasn't was the bird. The bird knew all things too many burned. There was a great coming apart of this world. Can you see it? The coming apart so that the light that was hidden in the salt can shine again. I am the sun. I was the one in the mall. I am the one in the swamp. But who would be in this swamp and not fly your mother's corpse into the stars as a benediction where prayers collide? Who would not follow your mother down the ditch if I were the light and if I were the man who presides over this night, this ditch man night? I am the one. Let me in, Kay. I who shine. I am the lake. I am the sun. I am the good news in the hour of eternity and the evening without end. I am the one. Y'all mind if we squeeze by right quick? What? Oh, you got the messenger? Nice, yeah, you can pass. Ditchman's waiting. Hey, Rhett. Yeah? Radio to base. Let him know the messenger's on its way. Come in, ground control. This is Duck Blinds. Ground control, come in. Garrett? Why is no one answering over there? Probably just prepping for launch. You two are free to take your boat through this pass. As soon as we get someone from base on the radio, we'll let them know you're coming. Well... We, apparently... We gave him some, we made him come in a way that only God can make you come. I mean, I guess that's the only way to say it. It's a little crass, I know. But, that's what that was. Been going at it for a little while now. And I think maybe this is, just a little good time to take a little break. Good time to take a little break. Look, is there a better way to end a session than with a divine orgasm? Something we can only hope to experience. But, we got it. We got the ball of chrism. And it's gonna make you come. Apparently. Seems that's what NORCO is about. We're gonna continue on with NORCO. And... supposedly... Okay, so you remember the game was about finding our brother? Easy to forget that. Our brother's missing. Blake. We're trying to find him. Apparently, he is at the launch site, tied up by Ditchman. So we're heading to save the day with our ball of God come. Look, I don't... That's what it is, right? I guess that's what that is. Catherine gave up the ball to Super Duck. Should we give up the ball to Ditchman? I guess we'll find out what our options are as we continue on with NORCO. And I should say that LeBlanc has ended up, surprisingly, being the best party member of this game. LeBlanc coming through, didn't think too much of him when we met him in Act 1. LeBlanc coming through in Act 3 as we continue on with NORCO.